What's going on, guys? Got another comic book haul video for you. Picked up a nice stack of books. Yesterday was Free Comic Book Day, so I went out to the Zone here in Louisville, Kentucky. They're having a big sale. All their back issues, $9.99 and under, were $1, and anything over that was half price. And then they also had a big sale. I think all their toys were 50% off. All their wall books were 30% off. But I stuck to all dollar books, and I got two books that were $10 each. But they were priced at $10 each, so they ended up being $5 each. So I will point those two out as I go along, and everything else was $9.99 and under. So these were all $1, and I picked up a nice chunk of books. So we'll go ahead and get started. First, we got Aliens #1. Now this is volume 2. I was looking on the inside cover to see if this was first printing or not, because I have Aliens #1, but it's a different cover. And this one is, you can see up here, it is one of 4. So it's a 4-issue miniseries. The first one is a 6-issue miniseries, and that's an adaptation of the movie. This picks up where the movie left off. So that is the difference. But I didn't have this. And I think I've only got one of both of these now. So one of the best James Cameron movies, and the artwork on this looks, I'll go ahead and open it up. I don't want to spend too much time on each book because I got so many, but I do like the interior art on this one. I was pleasantly surprised because most of this, or a lot of this Dark Horse stuff from the late 80s, early 90s can be a little hit or miss on the interior art, but this looks really good. Let's see, the interior art is Dennis Beauvais, so never heard of him, but good job, Dennis. Appreciate you. Alright, next, got Agent 30, The Blue Sultan Quest. Just picked this one up because this Agent 30, I think #1 of a different volume, was the first cover art by Stephen Platt. So I just grabbed this one. It doesn't have any Stephen Platt artwork in there, but it's got a fun little trading card inside, and it's polybagged, so some 90s goodness, just some nostalgia there. And then I picked up a nice run of these Amazing Spider-Mans with the Mark Bagley art. It was funny, I was trying to remember Mark Bagley's first name. I kept thinking Ed Bagley, but I was like, that can't be right. I would have recognized that by now. But it's Mark Bagley, so obviously he's best known for his work on Spider-Man, with Carnage, probably that 361 being his most recognizable cover. So I got a lot of the issues around that one, but not that one quite yet. So I'll pick that one up eventually, I'm sure. Not in the dollar bins unless I get really lucky, but picked up a nice run of these 350s. I really like these a lot because they had crossovers with a lot of the other 90s characters. You got the New Warriors in that one, got Moon Knight and Punisher on that one. There's another one with Nova and Punisher, and then another one, this one, 358. This is a nice gatefold / wraparound cover, so I'll open that one up and show it to you. Good. Oh yeah, even got Darkhawk back there. So you got Darkhawk, Moon Knight, Punisher, Nova, and Night Thrasher. So quite the team up there. So I was happy to find that. And then the last Spider-Man book I got, this is one of the ones that was priced at $10, so I paid $5 for it. It's $3.74. Just a cool Venom cover. It's not super early Venom cover, but just a really cool one. I think probably 10 is a little much for it. Market price is probably about $5, so happy to find that. And then the other book that I paid $5 for, this one was marked at 10 as well. This is Thor 166. I think this is the third appearance of him, who eventually becomes Adam Warlock. He's only referred to as him in this one. I flipped through it. He fights Thor and then goes back into his cocoon, and gets thrown back into space. I'm not sure what his next appearance is. It might be that like Marvel premiere where he becomes Adam Warlock. I'm not sure, but this is my earliest Adam Warlock / him appearance. So I was happy to find that for $5. Can't really beat it. It's beat up a little bit, but it's still intact. Cover is a little creased and discolored, but all the staples are intact. And see, the spine's a little, well, pretty beat up. Couple creases, but inside's cool. Got some great Jack Kirby art, and then there's him slash Adam Warlock. There's the cool fight panel. So again, $5, can't beat that. Picked up a couple more of these Astonishing Tales. I think the last video I showed from the Zone was their Black Friday sale. I picked up a bunch of these Astonishing Tale books. So I picked up basically everything they had left. So just really like these early Deathlock appearances. He's got a giant freaking crossbow on that, so can't go wrong there. Got number 33, and again, these aren't in the best shape, but for $1, I'm not going to leave these behind. And number 35. So got some more modern stuff with this Big Hero 6. This is number 2. Just grabbed this. This is some early David Nakayama art. He did the can't tell. Yeah, there's his signature. That's what his old signature looks like. That DN. Before he added the A to it, and then he does the interior art on these as well. I think he did the interior art on the first 6 issues of this. So the first one goes for a little bit, but you can usually find the other ones for cheaper cover price. Got first appearance of George Carlin in comics, I believe. It's Mr. Rufus there on the front, so can't go wrong with that. Some Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Really happy to find that one. And then picked up a good chunk of Captain America Bronze / Copper Age stuff. So got a couple of sub 200 issues. Got 185, 188, and 191. Then a bunch more over the 200 mark. So I got 210, 219, 220. Just like picking these up. 233 when I can find them for cheap. They're in pretty good shape. Captain America is probably one of the first superheroes that I really fell in love with when I was a kid, so it's holding a special place in my heart. So anytime I can find these old bronze issues for cheap, I'm going to grab them. There's 243, 245, and I think I'm actually wearing a Captain America shirt today too, so some nice synergy there. 262, got Giant Cap Ameritroid. That's funny. And then some of these, here's a Mike Zeck cover. Really like the Mike Zeck stuff. That's 278. Of course, he did that beautiful Captain America annual with Cap fighting Wolverine on there. It's probably one of my favorite pieces of cover art ever. We got 282. This is the first appearance of the new Nomad, and this is actually the second printing of this. You can tell because the silver color and also the corner box there is from 1992, and this came out originally in 83. So I have this. I think I picked the first printing of this up at the last sale that the Zone was having, so I was happy to find that. The second printing there. Got 285. Looks like another Mike Zeck cover. 293. There's Nomad. Couple of sub or above 300 ones. 325. I usually don't grab these, but this one was a Mike Zeck cover, so I snagged that one. And then I grabbed 328, first appearance of D-Man. It's kind of a cross between Daredevil and Captain America, I guess. He's got the old Daredevil suit on. Oh, I guess more Daredevil / Wolverine, because he's got the horned mask that Wolverine has, and I guess those could be the colors of either the old Daredevil or the old Wolverine, even though he's got black instead of orange, but just kind of a fun one. So I'm definitely going to try to get all the Captain Americas from probably 200 to 300 that I can find for cheap. I don't know if there's any keys in there or not that I'd have to pay up for, but just slowly chipping away at that run. And then anything above 300, like from when I started collecting when I was a kid, I'll grab those. And then these fun, just kind of random one-offs, like D-Man, if I can find those. Got DuckTales, Giant Size #2. Just love the old DuckTales cartoon. So I've got a couple of these now. They had I think one of them was a mini series or kind of one-shots with some of the characters, but I guess this is the main DuckTales title. So I was happy to find that. Got this Urban Legends. It's called a poster book, but it's more of a cover gallery, I guess. It's got. I wasn't sure what was in here. I opened it up to flip through it to see what was in here after I got it home, but I like the old poster books, and it looks like it's just covers, maybe some variant covers to some of these Marvel Knights books. It's got some Greg Horn art there, and then there's another Greg Horn Elektra, and there's some there's J. Scott Campbell doing Spider-Man. So there's no there's John Romita Jr. doing Spider-Man. There's no table of contents or anything, so I'm not sure which books those were covers to, but I recognize some of the Elektra ones because I'm working on that series, so it was kind of fun. More modern stuff. Grabbed this Conan the Barbarian. This one's pretty recent. I think it's in the last year or two. Not sure. But just grabbed this because it's a fun Dan Parent cover, kind of an homage to an Archie thing with Conan, with Betty and Veronica. But instead of drinking like a malted, they're drinking some sort of skull drink. I don't know, maybe it's a frozen margarita, who knows. But it just made me laugh, and it was only $1, so why not? Got this Greg Capullo variant for Moon Knight #30. I think this was the last issue in this most recent run of Moon Knight, so I think I had everything up until the last issue, so I was happy to find the Greg Capullo variant there. It's either a small moon or a giant Moon Knight standing on there. I got a couple of these Thundercats variants. This is from the new series. Haven't read them yet, but I like Thundercats a lot, so I was happy to find these for $1. I didn't really want to pay cover price for them. The variants they have these priced at $8, and the new ones are probably $4 or $5. So just cool Lion-O with the sword on there for #1, and then just kind of a posing picture with the Thundercats with the sketch art. So that was cool. Got some Space Usagi goodness. This is, I'm not sure which cover this is, but this is, Space Usagi, Death and Honor #2 of 3. I've got #1, just the regular A cover, I think. I'm not sure if this was incentive variant or just like a B cover. Got this cool Transformers book, Transformers More Than Meets the Eye #40. This is the subscription cover. Just grabbed this one because it's got freaking hoverboard on it, so I'm pretty sure, let's see, the Transformers movie, the animated movie, came out in '86, and there was a hoverboard in that, and then Back to the Future 2, that came out in '88, so that was where the actual hoverboard is, but I think maybe the first appearance of a hoverboard was in the Transformers movie, I'm not sure. Even though, well, I guess technically it was probably a rocket skateboard, not necessarily a hoverboard, but, whatever. That definitely looks like a hoverboard. On this cover, so it's got the pink color and everything, so just grabbed it for that reason. It's kind of fun. Some more Transformers books here. I got King Grimlock #3. Just really like the interior art on these. It's Augustin Padilla. And then I got #4 as well, so really cool covers on those too. So I think I've got this whole run now, and I think it was just a 5-issue miniseries, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Picked up more Usagi books. These are all from the new Dark Horse run. This is Ice and Snow, part 3 of 5. I guess they'll probably, instead of start the numbering over from 1 with the Dark Horse stuff, they're probably just going to do, I don't know, now that I look closer, you can see, here's another one I grabbed. Up here, they have in the corner there, UY #272, so that's probably the legacy numbering, I guess. So they'll probably do let's see, that says Ice and Snow part 3 of 5, so they'll do like the little mini stories, but then keep the legacy numbering, so that's pretty cool. So that is, I'm not sure what cover that one is. This one in my hand appears to be cover A. That's the Stan Sakai version, so that was cool. And then I got number 4. It's another B cover. I think Stan Sakai does the A covers on all these. Yeah, so that's 4, and there's 5, another B cover. Yep. Oh wait, I've got number 5 in my hands too. That's another one. It's not the Stan Sakai cover, but another little variant. So that was cool. I haven't read any of the new Usagi stuff yet, but looking forward to it. Another, just kind of a fun cover I grabbed, just shiny foil. Warlands looks kind of like a manga-inspired thing. This is number 1. Not sure what the story is or anything. Just this was towards the beginning when I was pulling stuff out, so just kind of grabbed stuff that looked fun at the beginning to get my pile going. Got a fun Warlock and the Infinity Watch, number 9. Just a great Ron Lim cover with Galactus and Thanos and Gamora on there. This Wolverine, number 27. Just grabbed this one as a cool Joe Quesada cover. I'm not sure if there's any significance or anything, just strictly cover by. Got G.I. Joe Volume 1, number 54. Just needed this for my run. A cool cover there with Flint and Terradrome on there. I do enjoy the spoof books, so I got this Loco versus Polverine, very much in that Sam Keith art style. Don't think this is actually him drawing it, but you can definitely tell Sam Keith inspired. Got a fun Married with Children book. This is Flashback Special number 1. Looks like it's got Alan Peggy in high school there, so I'm sure there's some football game. Maybe this is the one where Al scored 4 touchdowns in one game, perhaps. I don't know. How could you say no to a man that successful? Got some more Moon Knight stuff. This is from the David Finch run. Got number 3, number 4. There's really cool covers on these. And number 5. Got a Punisher book. I grabbed a couple of these a little over a year ago, I think. This particular run on Punisher did a lot of homages to some of the classic Punisher books. Let's see. One was an homage to Punisher 1, and I think one was a Daredevil cover. This one's the Amazing Spider-Man. Whatever. I know it's not 181. That's Hulk. Punisher's first appearance. I can't think of the number, what ASM that is now, 169 or something. I don't know. But this is the homage to that, so it's pretty cool. Got a Savage Wolverine number 4. Frank Cho doing the covers and the interior art as well, so that's cool. And then finishing up here with some Silver Surfer Volume 3. Just trying to fill out my Volume 3 collection here. Got 26, 36, 57. Cool Infinity Gauntlet crossover there with Thanos. Got some Doctor Strange. Really like the Ron Lim art on all these. 64. And the last Silver Surfer was 74. And then finishing it off with a couple of, let's see, got another crossover, Spider-Man and Red Sonja. Let's see, Michael Turner cover. He does not do the interiors, unfortunately, but I think he did the covers on this the whole miniseries, so that's kind of cool. And then, let's see, last 2 books are some J. Scott Campbell stuff. Got Spider-Man Sweet Charity number 1, just J. Scott Campbell cover, and then looks like Humberto Ramos does the interior art, so it's pretty cool. And last book I've got here is this Thor number 5, the J. Scott Campbell variant. This one was hot when the Loki show first came out. It has cooled off substantially. I just grabbed it because, like I said, it was $1, and it's J. Scott Campbell doing a character that he does not normally do. So it's pretty cool. Alright guys, that's going to do it. Hope you all had a good free comic book day and found some good stuff out there. And that's going to do it for my haul. Talk to you later.